What if one marshmallow could predict your entire future? Picture this. You're 4 years old, sitting alone in a quiet room. In front of you is a small table with one single item, a fluffy, white marshmallow. A researcher walks in and says, "If you don't eat this marshmallow for 15 minutes, you'll get 2. Then they leave. It sounds simple, but for a child, it's one of the hardest challenges imaginable. Some kids eat it immediately. Others squirm, cover their eyes, hum to themselves, or stare at the ceiling, doing anything they can to avoid giving in. What they don't realize is that this is more than a test of willpower. It's one of the most iconic experiments in behavioral psychology, known as the Stanford Marshmallow Experiment, conducted in 1972 by psychologist Walter Mischel. What happened next changed the way we understand human behavior. Researchers followed these children for decades. The ones who waited for the second marshmallow grew up to have higher test scores, better academic performance, more stable careers, healthier relationships, and fewer behavioral problems. Not because they were more intelligent, not because they came from wealthier families, but because they had developed a critical skill: delayed gratification, the ability to resist short-term pleasure for a greater long-term reward. In psychology, this skill is linked to emotional regulation and executive function, abilities that help us plan, focus, and manage impulses. In philosophy, particularly Stoicism, it's considered one of the pillars of wisdom. Thinkers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius taught that true strength comes not from chasing desires, but from mastering them. Freedom, they argued, is not doing whatever you feel, but rising above what you feel. Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Fast forward to today, and the world is filled with distractions. One-tap dopamine, infinite scrolling, food, entertainment, and validation delivered instantly. We are surrounded by one marshmallow choices. And yet, the same truth remains. The future belongs to those who can wait. The people who pause before reacting. The ones who choose discipline over comfort. The ones who understand that small sacrifices today can lead to something far greater tomorrow. This isn't just about a marshmallow. It's about the thousands of small decisions you make every day. Will you study or scroll? Show up or snooze? Invest or spend? Quit or push through? Because in the end, success isn't built in one big moment. It's built in hundreds of small marshmallow moments. So ask yourself, honestly, would you eat the marshmallow or wait for 2?